question for everybody. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
As we get closer to the general election, it seems TikTok is the new choice of weapon for political parties and politicians. But it can be argued that the public is laughing at them rather than with them. The 15-second clip has been viewed more than 60,000 times and has over 1,000 likes. However, the response from the internet has been far from positive. Swella and her team are seen in the TikTok, set to the trending remix of Orlando Baby and the 2006 hit Let Me Think About It. Some have described this as cringe. Some have reposted the video on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying Swella Braverman on TikTok is the worst, and another saying, I'm going to laugh myself into lung failure if she loses her seat. Talking about being laughed at, this is part of the job when it comes to comedian Jerry Seinfeld. But that's not the only thing that happened in a recent show. The comedian was interrupted during his set in Australia by a pro-Palestinian heckler who shouted "Free Palestine." The comedian did not let this deter him and instead played into it. "We have a genius, ladies and gentlemen. He solved the Middle East," he quipped. The heckler continued to yell as he was escorted by security, although Seinfeld was able to make light of the situation and keep the crowd laughing.
Middle East, 100% solved thanks to man at the Kudos Arena stopping Jew comedian. They stopped him and everyone in the Middle East went, oh my God, let's just get along. We can't do that. Because I know there are problems here with indigenous Aboriginal people and the white, they have problems here. So maybe to solve that, I will screw up Jim Jeffries in a show in New York. If this works, that will work. You have to go 20,000 miles from the problem and screw up a comedian. That is how you solve world issues.
To serve and protect is the duty of police officers. But what if we added delivering your DoorDash order to the job description? This is exactly what police officers in Phoenix, Arizona did after they arrested a delivery driver before he could fulfill the order, which resulted in this funny scene.
Oh okay, so the DoorDash driver got. We have officers
Great,
delivering our DoorDash,
you.
so thank you so much.
Hey, you're welcome.
Have a good day.
All right.
That's okay. Unfortunate for the driver, but thank you so much. This is so wholesome, guys. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Now, the Euros are a time when you can expect cheering in the streets and plenty of high-stake football matches. But what some Scotland fans did not expect was the accommodation they arrived to in Germany. Their first booking included bed frames made of cardboard held together with duct tape and a broken and disgusting sofa bed. Their provided replacement could only be described as a dungeon. Sharing the news on X, the two friends showed pictures of their accommodation in Germany and described it as a dungeon that must have been some sort of abandoned medical facility. This was not the only thing about the Euros that made the rounds online. This video shows an England fan who woke up at 4 a.m. to an empty stadium after the Serbia and England football game. Looking like he's seen better days, the man shared the video to the internet saying he was shivering. UEFA, though, have since put out a statement squashing these rumours, saying the lack of Euros merchandise around the stadium proves this video was filmed long before the tournament began. Someone who was not able to get by undetected was Justin Timberlake, who was arrested for drink driving in New York this week. According to a charging document, the pop star was stopped after he drove through a stop sign and was failing to stay on the right side of the road. When stopped by officers, his eyes were bloodshot and glossy, but Timberlake refused a breathalyzer and allegedly said he'd had one martini. He is scheduled to appear in court virtually on July 26th. The story was widely circulated online, alongside fake news that a long list of Class A drugs had been found in his system, with people quick to give their reactions, showing just how swiftly fake news travels fast on social media.
10.
All right, well, you got pretty good balance
Thank
there.
you.
I want you to step, bump, bump, step, bump, bump. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, bump, step, bump, bump, step, bump, step, bump, bump. Pas de beret, kickball change, step, clap.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Right. You know what would be good is if you hit kicked and then you kind of did that and then a barrel turn and then ha, you know?
That was good.
That would be.
That was really good. You a dancer?
No, not a. I'm just drunk.
Ah, up against you.
If you give me that chance to be a man, I won't let you down, baby. If you give me that chance to be a man, here, baby, put on my jacket, and then maybe fly my way.
We all know politics can be a vicious place, but it can also be petty. Take a look at this moment where a Republican state representative was caught dumping water into the tote bag of a Democrat rival. Following the release of the video, it came out that Republican legislator Maryanne Morse had been pouring cups of water into Democrat Jim Carroll's tote bag for 5 months. Carroll issued a statement saying, "I have been very reluctant to disclose this video because I believe it will deeply embarrass Representative Morrissey." But, unsure of the water in his bag, he said he set up a spy camera behind a scarf, which captured Morrissey in the act. Moving from petty to protest, Just Stop Oil climate protesters filmed themselves breaking into a private airfield this week and targeted Taylor Swift's private jet after the pop star landed in the UK for her Eras tour just hours earlier. The group tweeted on X, "Jennifer and Cole cut the fence into a private airfield at Stansted, where Taylor Swift's jet is parked, demanding an emergency treaty to end fossil fuels by 2030.
It's Cole. I'm 22, and I've just sprayed 2 private jets orange. We need an international treaty against the burning of all oil, coal, and gas. While people are starving, the elite and the rich fly thousands and thousands of feet in the air above us all. Billionaires are not untouchable."
Police sources said the singer's jet wasn't in the airfield, and a 22-year-old woman from Brighton and a 28-year-old woman from Dumbarton were arrested on suspicion of criminal damage. The airfield was not the only target for the protesters this week. Activists sprayed orange paint on the ancient site Stonehenge a day ahead of the summer solstice, where thousands of people were expected to attend. The conversation around aeroplane etiquette divides a lot of people, and this video of a girl taking 15 minutes to get ready in the bathroom had the internet in a fiery debate. The influencer sparked reactions after she filmed her skincare routine in the toilet, while saying she told the woman outside she would only be there for 2 minutes. The influencer has 657,000 followers, and the video itself has over 1 million views. And the comments have people split. Why don't you let us know your thoughts down in the comments below? And lastly, we've all fibbed here and there. But this adorable toddler stuck to her guns, denying she ate her mum's donuts, even though she was caught with powdered sugar all over her face. Just take a look.
Hey, did you eat my donuts? You didn't? Hey, did you eat my donuts? You didn't? Are you sure? You're sure? Okay. I was just checking.